Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a first look at ARA History Untold. This was developed by a company called Oxide, and it was published on the 24th of September 2024. Now, I want to emphasize that this is a first look video. I haven't watched any YouTube gameplay, and the only information I've got about this game is from the description in Steam and a little bit of a look at some discussions on one of the forums, which I just picked in an arbitrary sense. So I've got a general idea about what this game is, and as far as I can tell is it's like Civilization, but it's not like Civilization, because this game goes down a lot more level in depth with respect to some elements of the game. I don't know what those elements actually are. And I did note some potential rumblings about maybe too much micromanagement. Now, from my perspective, I do like my micromanagement. If any of you follow my workers and resources, you may be aware that I really like to manage things down into great detail. So that is one of the reasons why this game actually attracted me. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is, well, we're going to take in a first look because I haven't played any of it. Get a feel for the interface and what I'm going to be looking for, which is something that I always do, because whenever I do a new game, I always like to do this and go over no preconceived ideas. But when you've got a game like this, which as far as I know is turn-based like Civilization, is that element of one more turn. Now, if any of you have played Civilization, you probably know what that means. It means that you know you're meant to stop, but you say, I'll just play one more turn, and then an hour later you're still saying, I just want to play one more turn. This is my measure for a game like this, if it is turn-based, that I want to just look at one more turn just to see what happens. Anyway, I don't want to go into this too much because I've only got very limited time for recording. So we're going to go into here. Now, obviously, we're not going to go into every mechanic of the game. Anyway, we've got a new game here. And wow, and I have looked at this screen. Okay, so we've got lots and lots of different leaders. Now, I'm not going to go through all these various leaders and look at them, simply because I don't have the time. But we'll look at a couple of them that could be interesting. The Syrian Emperor, the craft. I'm looking for someone that might have a bit of culture. Howard Florey. Germany. Bismarck. Oh yeah. Who we got here? Beccari. Italian activist, lawyer, and there we are. George Washington. Starting experience for all forces. Nope. I mean, I'd like to play Julius Caesar, but maybe not. Let's have a look at the female characters. Jeanne d'Arc, French national hero who led her army to victory at the siege of Benito Juarez, lawyer, statesman, and 26th president of Mexico. Oh, look at this. Yeah, Elizabeth I. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're going to play Elizabeth I just for the sheer fun of it. And we can change her appearance down here. So this is like predefined. Now that's the archetypal view of Queen Elizabeth I, with the big rough round her back like that, and the bright kind of gingery hair with the I think that's a tiara. Would you call that a tiara? Anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked. It says Gloriana. So it looks like we've got some kind of main traits here, and then some sub traits that are specific to something. So as this say, force speed and +1 sight for sea forces. Of course, that reflects the maritime effect when she was in power. 25% force strength. Longbowmen, line infantry cannot be countered. Okay, so they've got longbowmen. We got something here. It says independent trait, +1 housing in non-capital cities. Stately, +10%, 10 happiness and 10 prosperity in all cities while not at war. Mercantile +1. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. It's a bit of a, hopefully we'll land near some water. Elizabeth I. What we got here now? Difficulty. I've got there. Let's see what's this. Well, it's suggesting Viscount, so I think we'll stay with Viscount. It just says generate new map. Map type. So what we got here? It says preset maps, generate a new map. I think again, I'm just going to leave a generate map. And it says here, nation settings, we're going to play against 8 nations. Higher number may require a larger map. Okay. Anyway, so that's it. We're just going to create the game, and I'll see once we arrive wherever we got to go. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It's just generating the map. Now, before I hit begin, I just want to say that as far as I know, this game starts almost in prehistory, hence the kind of very basic view to the right of the Queen. And the other thing I know is that it plays right through history and it's divided into 3 eras. Whatever those eras are, I don't know. That's something I do know. So we might as well hit begin and see where we actually land before the seagulls drive me nuts. Right, we're in London. It says reset tutorial. Okay. Welcome to ARA History Untold. Welcome to the ARA, the History Untold. Allow us to guide your journey to greatness is the aim, the prestige. Okay, left click to continue. Seeing the world. The world is yours to explore using WADS, map glyph, zoom in and out on your mouse for home key. Yeah, I've actually done this bit. See, it says your tuner checklist can keep track. Okay, so this is our thing here. And the reason I've actually done this bit is that I did a recording test with respect there. I've got a line on the screen that means that probably the VSync is not right as well. I'm just going to zoom out and take a look first. And what we got is this is our starting town. And then we got this area here. It says enter city view. I think that's it. We click there. It says here, welcome to your founding city. You must choose a project for your people to work on. Projects progress every turn and include things like drafting military units, building improvements that can harvest resources, craft goods, and enhance citizens. Click OK. Select project. Now it's suggesting a farm. It's in the early days of the purpose of clear survival. Essential resources like food, wealth, materials, and timber are key to success. It's suggesting a farm. That's the Great Half. Where is that? Oh, it's building it. Just entering. Okay. Return to map. Most of the world's unknown. Your scout can travel the world to reveal new regions of resources and predators. Okay. So we got a scout here. How do we move the scout? Just click on your scout to begin. Now your scout is selected. They wait your orders and available for actions available bottom left panel. Okay, so what we got here: attack, auto explore, move, fortify. We can also move with a right click. So what direction we're going to go in? So we got wolves over there. I don't know how strong. Okay, review. Ending your turn. Okay, that it. Now I just want to look at something before we do this because we're building a farm there. Okay, let me just see. Let's want to look at this. So we've got 5 regions around here. Okay, and down here we've got growth. The city's levels based on population. Larger cities have higher maintenance but better bonuses. So I'm assuming that once this gets to 5, then we can expand. And it says overview, we got 300 population, something here that looks like machines. I presume that's research. We're producing 3 food. Oh, although I'm assuming this is tied to actually London, so it kind of mirrors there. 12 gold, 2 logs, and we are, whether that is, what's that? That's materials. We got something called amenities, which is not available, and down here we've got a profile of bars, which is, I'm presuming this is happiness, health, knowledge, prosperity, and security. Okay, right, back to the mission. What's this here? And issued this turn. So we can review orders. You've spotted a cache of supplies. Where's that? There. Okay. My thing can't. Can we? Is there any way we can? Can we? Let's get him going in the right direction. Okay. Urgent notifications. When your scout is dispatched, can you focus on pressing matters, but nothing significant needs your attention. And an urgent notification will display above all others. Left click the urgent notification. Okay, what's this here? This is visualization. Oh, it says open the technology panel. Okay. Oh, so the button down here changes. Says your scientists are waiting for directions where to direct efforts and technologies unlocked by research. Spend each turn and provide the benefits and new improvements types of each citizen. Yeah, just hide that. I was just gonna. So it looks like there's no tech tree. I wonder if trying to remember the game that this is a bit like, where you actually research text. What have we got down here? Advanced and it says here. What was it? Research 5 or more technologies to access the era catalyst. So how many technologies we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Question is, what do we need to make? We got water there. We got all these different goods and all that. Don't feel like that. Grain storage. This adds to health and happiness. I mean, to be honest, don't really understand why herbalism. Knowledge craft 25% city health. Fermenting pottery. I'm kind of thinking that goes to shipping, fishing nets. I think we're going to go with some fishing because we are close to water. I think we're close to water, aren't we? Yeah, we've got a coastline here, so we can expand out this way, and maybe we can build something that's fishing in that side there. What we got here? Wow. I think what I'm going to do is just put this guy on auto explore. Because we found it. What's this here? That's another resource cache. So we're kind of picking up there. It says complete the farm. You've collected a cache of supplies. Received 1 codex and 1 fabric. Got no idea what that is. So I suppose what we're going to be doing now is just hunting away until we build a farm. So we might as well. It's got 50 gold. What's this here? It says prestige. What's this? Info. This is like an overview. Standing. What's this then? So we're number 1 at the moment. We've got remarkable, memorable, forgettable. Nations below this point will be lost at the end of the act. What is an act then? Okay. So we got another ruins cache down there. Complete the farm. Okay. Cache discovered. Hard work pays off. Between turns of moving forward, you see that as all transpired with a stack of notifications to the right. Your farm is being completed. You have collected a cache receiving 1 ceramic pot, 2 wine, and 1 lithic tool. Okay, so we've now completed the farm. Let's just have a look at that. The farm is complete. Now your farm is complete. It is harvesting more food for your people aside from food that can be harvested other resources. If placed with the farm you complete, the city queue is it's time to select your next city project. Okay. It's saying a workshop. Is this just randomly selecting the next thing in the list? I mean, we got this here. Let me just get rid of that. I'm presuming this is an overview of the different areas. Does this actually suggest anything, or is it just saying, okay, we're going to build a workshop? Whoops. The city has no project. I thought I built a workshop. We can now select from here. So what we're going to do is just build this here. It'd be nice if you could find out what was advantageous in some of those areas. Okay, we're just going to... We've now finished... provide a substantial early game bonus. So we've got to produce rope and lithic tools to make Stonehenge. Okay, so what we're going to research now... We got archers. I'm not feeding it for a military thing. I mean, my every instinct says for plus 30 city food, but I think that's storage, isn't it? Is that storage? Uh, let me just see. I think we're going to go with grain storage. It's just a guess. I mean, it's the type of thing that goes here. What's this here? What's that saying there? Can we build Stonehenge? Is it saying, what's this got to do here? Gaining prestige, hide lessons. Can we do anything with that? No. Okay, where's the... This guy's really on a roll, isn't he? We've got another one here. So is that saying that you have to build something at a certain point here? I'm a bit confused. Your city has leveled up. Has grown at level... Okay. Discovered there. Okay. I've got to select this, guys. Okay, what's it doing now? Okay, return to map. I've just got to find out what this thing is. View the workshop. Logging camps are an early improvement. Okay, let me just see. It says region claimed. Get that out of the way. Can we? Worcester. It says we need timber, we need lithic tools and rope. Right, what we're saying is... Okay, start crafting. What's it saying? Build lithic tools. What does it say? Lithic tools are now being crafted in your city's production. The production rate determines how many turns to complete. It can be different goods and different resources to decrease crafting times. So what's it saying? Ingredient slot can be placed some wealth. Okay, so we can... So the moment is... Oh, well, that reduces the amount of lithic tools. Well, we need lithic tools if we're going to build Stonehenge. The question is... Okay, so we've now done that. To select a project. What we got here... That almost says it's like a farm. What's this producing? It's not... What is that? I presume that's some form of corn. I guess it's suggesting, but they are saying a logging camp, aren't they? So I think what we'll do is we'll put a logging camp there. Can we build multiples? Yes, we can. Great. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it because my instinct is that this is where... Okay, I think I've messed this up a bit. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be playing the game long enough to build a thing anyway. There's using an amenity. What on earth is an amenity? Place an amenity. Complete a logging camp. Gain prestige. Build a spearman. In the city view, click on the open amenity. Okay, what have we got here? Let's just move that out of the way. Then select an amenity. Well, we've got one codex. We've got wine. The goods that you craft can be used for trade, diplomatic relations, and as amenity to improve the quality of life of your nation. Well, if we've got one codex. Oh, okay. We've got one codex. Well, we'll give it a go. All the amenity slot. Gaining prestige. Okay, we'll just shove that over there. What have we got here? He was spotted to cache the supplies. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going over here now. Got a cougar. Raising the quality of life. The state of your citizens have a large impact on the success of a nation, and measuring the quality of life is one way that satisfy the bonus of several times Golden Age is a powerful prestige source, triggering access to. Okay, so oh, this is Golden Age. Okay. Codex consume bonus. Is that actually gone as a single thing, or is that still? Oh, we got 9 turns. So one codex turns into 9, wherever it is. Okay. I got a feeling that this game has a lot of depth. Because of these amenities and things here. What is this here? What are we producing here? Okay, we're going to keep going because I don't know what I'm doing anyway. We've now completed bread and we've got grain storage, we've got a granary, we've got a rice garden. Let me just see, what are we doing? We've got pottery. Let me just see. Prestigious begin to explore this manage the state nations, science, military and commerce. Government, culture, religion and others. Okay. So where's our standing now? Okay, we're kind of still kind of leading the way at the moment, but I think that's more from complete a logging camp. We've got one more to that. It says build a spearman. Okay. Oh, right. We've got to, let's see if we can try. We got grapes up there, which produces food and grapes. And I'm assuming that can be generated by pit, crafted as a pit fermenting pit brewery. So we can make wine if we expand into that area. But then perhaps what do we need to make? So it'd be useful if I could find out what we get ceramic shop. And craft there. Does that mean that somewhere on the map is clay or something like that? But I'm not getting an indication. It says materials. I think we are going to go for pottery. It was always a starting tech in Civilization. I know the comparison isn't valid, but we got here. Okay, cache collected. I think we're just going to push through and finish this logging camp. See if we can. I've got one more turn here. We're just going to push through it again. Crafting complete. We've created a lithic tool. Right. Well. Okay, so settlers, spearmen. Oh, so we actually. So if I. Well, it says we got to train a spearman, so we might as well train a spearman. I mean, how do you train a spearman that's not tied to that? It's just selected from here. Gather wealth. Triumph. I'm still. Maybe just. What do we need for that triumph? Oh, we got dwellings as well. I'm not sure what we meant to be doing with lithic tools. That's the cache discovered. Okay. A bit confused now what we're meant to be doing. Obviously, we're meant to be building it. Research complete. Ceramic pots. Somewhere have you spotted a force of another nation to come upon the borders? Click urgent notifications for your next. First time you encounter a new nation, you will see a first contact banner appear on the screen. Oh wow. Okay.
You've come into contact with a foreign nation.
Princess Isabella of Spain. Okay, well met. Basic actions. Offer a gift. What can we offer a gift? We've got nothing to offer. Manage borders. Closed, open. Nope. Slander. Declare war. Okay. So now, one impression I have got from this game is that there isn't so much emphasis on combat, and I'll be completely upfront. This is one of the things that kind of finally finished me off with Civilization, especially in the late game, because the combat was very kind of turn-based, and you often got to a point where at the end of the towards the end, all you were ever doing was fighting the opposition. And by doing that, what actually happened is that you would get to a point where you'd spend almost 15-20 minutes just moving units around. And that's one thing that I used to find quite frustrating. Kind of 45 turns. Seeing we've got a neighbour, just in case, I think we will do that here. What have we got here? Improving relations, expand essential to give relations to neighbours to gift trade agreements. I don't know if I actually got a trade agreement. Allies receiving. I suppose there's not much we can do until we've actually started to develop our economy. Actually, let's just go and have a look round. That's our work camp. Supplies. What does this do? So is this like a bit of a rotation here where we can put the lithic tools back into here, which means we will then produce things faster. Let's just do that as an experiment. Yeah, it says plus 25% craft production at this improvement, plus 50%. So hopefully what that might do is actually give us more lithic tools. Can we like, oh wow, okay, we can add extra resources. I think we're going to make some rope and some lithic tools. Yeah, I'm assuming, because I think rope will, because I think I'm still granary. Got special projects here. I'll try it. No projects found. Okay, so if I lost that triumph there because I've built that. So it looks almost like if you build a triumph, you've got to build it in a single area. That's going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Anyway, what else can we build? I'm almost feeling that I want a dwelling. What does dwellings do? +3 housing, +3% city population, 2 bonus housing built in your city. If +2 bonus if built in your city centre. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a dwelling in the centre here. And how much we got? We're not producing a lot of logs, so it's not suggesting anything. Yeah, this is just an overview of this area, isn't it? I think we're going to build another logging camp. And then what maybe we could do is put another workshop in here as well. Okay. Responding to events. As progress through history, events will arise that will require your attention and judgment. Your decisions can have various outcomes. Sometimes only time will tell if your ruling will benefit. Okay. Where is this guy? Where are you? Wow, you're really cooking, mate. I think what I'd like you to do, I want to give you an instruction. I want you to go all the way up to here, because I think it'd be useful if you could expand this way. If we got the Spanish down here. Okay.
Boy, no older than
Okay, we got an event. It says
springing with excitement. He explains that he and his friends were climbing trees, and while sitting atop a giant oak, he spotted a raised and unnaturally round hill and smoke, as though from a campfire rising in the distance. He requests support to safely investigate.
Okay, so it says history. Legend has it that Brian Borough, the High King of Ireland in the 11th century, claimed the throne in a forest fort of Bealborough Centuries later, the fort and its spores were discovered, and today the ruins remains a location site where kids and their friends relive their hikings there. So what we got here? Send a scout. I think we're got no idea what that's actually going to mean. I don't know if we actually get anything for it. Okay, so we're going here. Look at our resources. So we got one lithic tool. I'm not seeing any rope at the moment. We're ahead. We're well ahead on the money. We got no troops. Let me just look at this again. So, how do I find out production? Look at the workshop. I don't really want to dump too much in there. I'm kind of thinking maybe that's a little bit too much. I mean, there must be a limit to how much you can put into these things. You can build 3 baskets. What does baskets do? Okay. I think I'm trying to get ahead of myself. Improvement complete. New farm. That should give us more. Okay. Palace. This is here.
Prestigious nation requires a majestic residence for its leader. Beyond serving as a testament to your success, such a palace can also honor your nation's past and future. Your advisors are excited to build a palace on a site proven auspicious for your people over the centuries, and the oracles urge you to do so with haste.
Okay. It says goals. So we've lost Stonehenge because we built over it. Where do we build a palace then? So does that mean that we can only build things in certain locations? Well, I think what we'll do is we'll work. How much further we got to go before this levels up? We've got a little bit more growth. I think if we can get a dwelling built. Okay, yeah. Just going to keep pushing forward. New nation ranking change. Okay. Oh, so Isabella is down here as a forgettable. Okay, we're kind of pushing. Wow, we don't have a lot of population. Largest city. Okay, so we're only really going on production. Okay, so we're going to need to be a bit careful. We need to grow our population. Experiment completed. Reserves added. Okay. Spearman complete. Okay, what we want to do with the spearman then? Ah, wow. Okay. Select a formation. Here's where you assign your reserves into a formation and deploy them as a force. Formation can be completed in different numbers of types of units. Some larger formations can also be assigned a tactic, providing significant benefits if the correct type of units can be used in the correct slots. That tells me a lot. Assign your unit to the spare. Okay. Ready your troops. Okay, does that mean we put you there and we deploy you? So where is my oops? Suppose propose a trade agreement, specific resources. Okay, we'll accept that. Keep them going. Hello, Isabella. Where? Alright, we've now researched here. Got one more technology to go. Mustering courage. Your squad is starting to assemble and complete mustering in 3 turns. Oh, so it's not instantaneous. That could be fun. So there's no knocking out single units very, very quickly. Part of me says herbalism. Actually, what we'll do is we'll whack on you and you can Start X auto. Oi, I wanted you to go up there. We've got fermenting. This actually gives us prestige, so I think we're going for animal husbandry. I'm assuming it gives us prestige. What we got here? Mustering. Okay. So that little symbol says that that's mustering. And we're still building the logging camp. Okay. So this is our military overview screen. Your forces are ready. If we can get rid of the local wildlife. Be your scout is on their way to hunt. Each predator has a danger level which impacts quickly how quickly and easily the scout can defeat them. Be careful, your dangerous animals can wound and kill scouts. Hover over the predator to see the danger level. Okay, yep. Encountering a tribe. You discovered an independent tribe nearby. They will sometimes reach out and respond to an impact. So what we got here then? Where's the independent tribe then?
Sighted young man approaches your advisors. He bows deeply before formally asking to be taken on in their care as an apprentice. Tribe's elders explain that the request is an immense honor and that the young man would be in your nation's service as long as you provide him education, food, and housing.
Okay, we'll take him. It's going to affect our well. So can we conquer these guys? I mean, they like us. So, is that a, I mean, could we build a set? Can we build a settler? Settlers are specialists that can establish new cities. You can only establish a new city if you are under your city cap. Move your settler to an unknown region and use the settler action. The settler will replace by a gathering hall, indicating that your new city has been established. I suppose the difference is how big can the city grow before you actually need, because as I say, if I remember correctly, in Civilization there used to be a range, and there's other games have got ranges as well. But I mean, we could send. We got what we got up here. You got gemstones, and I suppose the big question is how quickly do you actually put resources? I think for the fun of it, I'm aware that I'm also running out of time, so I think what we will do. What does it take to build a settler? Nope. 125 food. I mean, we're not exactly short of cash. We're going to build a settler. Okay, just for a look-see.
You have entered a golden age.
Okay. So what we hear, golden age. Your nations have entered. Tutorial guard build a second city. So I've just kind of anticipated what it was going to do. It says golden age. Your nation has entered a golden age. For its duration, receive a bonus of plus 25% prestige for all your sources of prestige. Okay. Unit idle. You're here. You took a little bit of damage. I mean, can units kind of fight together? I mean, that's only a level 2. These are only level 2s. Okay, what have we got here? So we're now trusted to friendly. We've actually found there. I mean, how do we get to? Let's have a look down here. We got a chieftain. Sign. Advisor positions. What on earth is an advisor? Okay, that's our standing statistics. That's prestige. Okay. So I am aware that I'm running out of time, but I would like to finish this. Golden Age has begun. Okay, so we've got to click on it to activate it. Dwellings completed. You completed your first dwelling. As the population grows, you'll need to continue building dwellings to house your people to keep them happy. Keep track of your housing cap in your city screen. So basically we've got to, yeah. So we've got population here. Okay. Kind of thinking, what else can we build here? Workshop. I'm just wondering whether we need another workshop. I mean, I can't see the point of this. It doesn't craft a varieties of items, but does this actually need resources? I know the fact that there's one way to find out is actually to kind of do it, but this harvests logging camp watchtower. My instinct is to build another workshop, but we can only make certain things. Actually, this is. I mean, used to supply out factory, oi, sawmill. I suppose the only way we're going to find out is to actually build one, isn't it? Okay. We're going to build a ceramic shop just to see. I mean, this is the idea of doing this, so Spearman's lost 15 health due to hunting. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we've got to bash these guys a little bit. Can we interact with these? No. Cache of supply. So we've got a coastline up there. You've completed animal husbandry. Enables plow recipe for consumable goods, industry improvement, butcher's shop. But I'm assuming that we'd have to have meat for that and camels. I think we're going to go to advance to the next era. Just again, it's just pure curiosity, because I just want to see if things change when we. So what does this say? Enable swordman, metal ingots, stone pits, copper, metal ingots, hunting camp. But we've already got hunting camp because we've researched it. Okay, so it looks like the tech overlaps over time. I suppose you've got fur, feast, +1 food. Okay, trainer, settler. Units idle. Fortify. My instinct is to, if we fortify him, will he kind of just get healthy? But it looks like we got a bison here. What's this bison? Is it? Is there any way we can? Okay. Build 10 health. Okay. So they do heal here. It says you've received a plow. Okay, we got a farm around here, haven't we? If we give you a plow, how long's that gonna last? It's 50% harvest production. What am I building here? That's the ceramic shop. Okay. Why is this logging camp taking so long? Is it because I've overloaded the queues? Wouldn't surprise me. I was always doing things like that in Civilization. Right. These guys are healing up a little bit. What we got over there? An equipment catch. Okay. New event, too beautiful to believe.
The nations of more connected. Illustrations of nature's many flowers are treasured by commoner and leader alike.
I still can't understand these goals because I just don't understand how we're meant to build these. Where's my sword spearman? Oh, he's up here. Wow, I thought I was going to take a little while to heal up. So, right, constructed a logging camp, collected caches. Well, we got a whole load of caches up here. Okay. What we got here? Right, we've got another plough. And these guys are still healing up. We'll let them heal up completely. Well, feasts crafted. What on earth is a feast? Oh, so we're crafting in the great... Wow, this game is got lots of things. We've still got 5 more turns to build a settler. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is craft queue is empty. Okay, we're going to build feasts. What does a feast do? Great half immunity plus 25 city up happiness, and well, we got a little bit of slack on the food, so maybe we're just do that. Wish I knew what I was doing. Cash collected. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to push celestial reckoning.
Celestial events and predict the shift in seasons with such accuracy. They asked if you'd be willing to share your knowledge with them.
Yep, okay, we'll just keep them happy. I just want golden age has ended, so okay. Explore the Encartra. Continue your path of the graces. You must delve deep into the world of terminology of ARA. By left clicking on the gold item gold terms like technology, shift clicking, and resource icons that Encarta. Okay. Okay, this is a interior tutorial which I will read at some time, which I never will. And as any of you, for any of you guys who comment regularly and say, I told you this 5 times before. Yep, I know. Right, this guy is... maybe that guy's a little bit big, but I think we'd like to clear out. All right, we're going to come down here and get rid of him. We got 1 wheel. What are we going to do with a wheel? Let's just have a look at this. Right, wow. So at the moment we've got access to candles, ceramic pots, fabric. How can we make fabric? Crafted at weaver or tailor. Beast is at the town hall. Jewelry is ladder to credit, crafted at... Okay, metal ingots, plows. There's just so much stuff to make, and I just don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm just going to keep pushing forward because I just want to build a using overlays. Wow. Okay. So what we got here? Using a settler. Settlers are trained and ready to find suitable locations. Click your centers and then click on the settler action to get started. I mean, my instinct would be is to go up here. I suppose it wouldn't be advantageous to go into here. I mean, I'm not seeing anything down here. I mean, we got wheat there. I really like those jewels. We've got rice there. Okay. I think what we're going to do is... Hey. I want you to go there. Okay, he's... we'll give him an... Oops, no. Right, we've got another feast. What can we do with feasts, though? I'm a bit confused. Got pigs over here. So let's select settler action. Nope. We're gonna go to fortify and heal up. Fortify, settle. Choose location. After click certain highlights on the map, pyramid on the map will appear, indicate how a city founded might fare. So, okay, well, we would go. Okay. Westminster, Durham. Is that actually? Oh well, we'll go. Okay, I suppose we've got to select an area. Yields. Okay, we're just going to settle there. I'm going to have to get rid of these units here. So, okay, so we're going to increasing the max city cap. Your city cap determines how many cities you have on there. Okay. In order to expand more cities, either change your government type to a building improvement, like a palace that raises. Okay. So what we got here, Durham. Everyone's a little bit happy. Yeah. Can we build something? My instinct is a farm because we got 3 there. The one thing I don't understand is whether there's any advantages of putting stuff in this area here. What we got here? We got a hyena. Wait. I want you up here. What we got here? Construction of a new gathering hall has been built. Okay. Okay, we got.
Founders of your nation's newest city look to you for advice. They hope to build into the city's foundation a guiding principle, one that will chart its destiny. In this case, literally. Masons stand by awaiting your direction. What word should be carved into the cornerstone of the gathering hall?
Okay, we'll have honor. Right. Just going to do another turn. Craft queue is empty. Oh, this is for Durham, isn't it? Okay. We're just going to get you. So a town centre produces either jewelry or okay. We're going to get that craft queue going. Just one more turn. Right, we've got a new ceramic shop. Right, we can produce ceramics. So it looks like we could. So it looks like we don't need clay or anything stupid like that. We just need ceramics. Materials. We don't have any materials as far as I know at the moment. Do we? Oh yeah, we can use materials. So if I click that, okay. Right, I'm just going to go one more turn. We actually crafted a rope. Took long enough. How many ropes have we got now then? We've got 2 ropes. Right, I'm just going to go. Your city has no project. So we've still got Stonehenge we can build. But we need. So basically to place it, we've got to make lithic tools and ropes. And once we've got enough, then we can build it. Okay, that makes sense. I don't want any more settlers. We could build an art. So basically we can just build anything or not build anything. What can we put in here? My instinct is more dwellings. Yeah, I think I'm just going to drop a dwelling in there. And one more turn.
Congratulations.
And we've
so we nation to reach the Bronze Age.
Okay, so we got +5. We've now reached the Bronze Age. We've abandoned herbalism and fermenting. I can't. I don't think we. So these are. So these are the two texts that we can no longer research. So I'm assuming, and then what we've got is a whole load of new stuff here. We got the wheel. We can make wheels. We got masonry. We got sails. That means that. Well, yeah. So does that mean we can build the colossal of roads? We can build ships. We can salt fish. You got chariots, code of laws, ironworking, trading. So we need to get to that to actually do proper trading, leatherworking, weaving, and sacred rites. Okay. Building a stone pit. Stone pits are an early improvement that is critical to the foundation of your cities. Harvest materials that can be used to build improvements. Okay. So we need to build a stone pit. And we've got to choose a technology. That enables the Great Pyramid of Giza. But we've already got queues here. And my instinct is sails because we got a port down here. So I certainly think I would like to do that. Building a second city increase. Yep. Complete a stone pit. Where would we put a stone pit? Would we want to put one up here in Durham? Only game material generator or materials generator can harvest mineral resources and roads. So it's almost like we can put it anywhere. But would you really want a stone pit in your kind of main town centre? I think I'll probably put the stone pit here actually. Paragon available. What on earth is a paragon? Select a new paragon. Zachariah. 5 religions, speed, domestic advisor, cultural advisor, artist. Tutmos is a chief advisor towards building culture and triumphs in all cities. Cultural advisor, strategist. I think I'd go for him because we're going to build triumphs. So
Thutmose, sculptor from
Thutmose,
ancient Egypt,
okay.
favored by royalty.
Okay. And what have we got to do now? You've selected your first paragons. Paragons can serve in a variety of roles, from advisor to masterpiece creator to force commander. What on earth is a masterpiece proficiencies? Only empty improvements. Paragons will create masterpieces faster working. Okay. Culture and trumps in all cities. No paragraph assigned to this slot. I think we'll go for a domestic advisor. Okay, so we've got a paragon. It'd be really nice if I actually knew what I was doing. View and manage your paragons, religion, government, regions. Okay. Oh, so you can actually see the regions here. Woven wonders.
The artisans of a nearby tribe have created impressive woven fabrics and patterns for the changing weather. You send your emissaries to trade for some of their work, but they are stopped by the tribe's leader. It is our belief that both our peoples have uniquely skilled artisans. We'd be happy to formally trade these goods to establish a friendship between our people that will last for centuries.
Okay, we'll take that. Okay, I've got to stop because I'm running out of time on the video, and I just want to kind of wind this video up with a first impressions. And probably the first thing I would say is, yeah, I really like this game. It is an intern game because I've actually gone over time playing it, mainly because I've been so fascinated by all the different things that are going on. And I think that then moves on to my second comment is that one, it's got a fairly steep learning curve with all the different crafts and things that we've got to build and trying to work out what all the different benefits are, plus all these paragons and achievements, and I still can't work out how to build these well, I'm going to call them wonders. I know they're not called wonders as well. We got that to do. And my main concern is that I'm already starting to get a vibe that there's quite a high level of micromanagement in the game, which could be an issue if you're not into micromanagement. Now, personally, I tend to be a little bit that way inclined anyway, so I can feel that I'm going to be okay. But at the same time, I can understand anyone who says it's just a bit too much, because as far as I'm seeing with what I've seen so far, is that there isn't much chance of automation going on. So that could be an issue. But then again, I don't know enough about the game to do it. But what I will say is that finally, it is an in-turn game for me. I think I could end up playing it quite a lot. Now, if you want to see a series on the channel, feel free to chuck it in the comments and we'll take a deeper dive into the game. In fact, what I might do is a kind of a let's learn series where take things a little bit slower and try and get our head around all these different bits and pieces. But I feel I do need to possibly look at a couple of videos, play a little bit off camera to get a feel from the mechanics. I'm certainly going to need to fix this VSync issue with the settings, because I've got a line across the screen. That normally indicates that I've got a problem with the vertical sync. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments, feedback, tips, feel absolutely free to chuck it in the video description. But until next time, whatever you're doing, enjoy your gaming.